Okay, I recently removed the tarnish from this silver plate so it looks beautiful and shiny now. What if I want to do this experiment and I don't have anything that's tarnished, but I have some silver? Well, apparently you can use a couple of household items that do contain sulfur, like mustard. I'll just squirt some mustard on here. And mayonnaise. I guess mayonnaise has some egg in it. And you can just use an egg itself. If you're going to use the egg, you want to get the yolk exposed. I'm just going to go ahead and place that on there, smush it right down onto the surface, here and here. And I got one more egg, and I'm going to pop on here. And we're going to leave this overnight and come back tomorrow and see if our different household items have tarnished our silver. Well, it's only been about an hour later and I've already seen what I want to see, so I'm gonna stop this experiment. I didn't let this sit overnight. I've only let it sit about an hour, and I can see some discoloration right on the outside of the eggs. I'm gonna take this off, and sure enough, the silver has been tarnished. Interestingly, where the egg white was in contact with the silver. Let's see that here again. Sure enough, it's repeatable. Every place that the egg white was in contact with the silver plate, I'm seeing some tarnish there. Now I should mention that the egg white was hot. So those eggs were hot when I first placed them here on the dish. So if you're going to try to get your silver item tarnished to do this experiment, you're going to want to make sure that you use hard-boiled eggs that are still warm. I'm going to go ahead and just clean off the mayonnaise on this side and see if that has any tarnish formed within the last hour. Does not look like it. Let me check out the. We'll check out the same thing with the mustard. Try to get that off. And it doesn't look like the mustard tarnished the silver plate much at all either. So if I was going to try to tarnish an item, I would just use hot, hard-boiled eggs and place them on there. And within an hour, you've got some tarnish. Now we're going to try to remove that. All right, here's our tarnished silver item. We're going to try to go ahead and get that tarnish off. I have some hot water in here. I'll just pour a little more in there so you can see. And I'm going to add a little bit of baking soda. And we're going to add some salt as well. That salt is to breach the oxide layer on the aluminum. I'm just going to take some aluminum foil. We're going to go ahead and just rub this against the tarnished area and see if we can't get the tarnish off. Wow, look at that. Look at that. It's like a magic eraser. It's just coming right off. Not a problem at all. Keep moving it. Yeah, it's coming off so easy. You're probably just thinking I'm just rubbing it off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave some of that tarnished portion there. And I'm going to go ahead and dump this out. That's what it looks like there. I'll just try to rub some of that off with my finger. It's not rubbing off, it's chemically coming off. So I'm going to go ahead and add some more hot water. And we'll go ahead and add our baking soda and our salt. And I'll see if I can't scrub the rest of this off. And again, if this aluminum doesn't work, then I'm going to go ahead and use some magnesium, which seems to be able to get the tougher spots a little better than the aluminum. better try some magnesium here. All right, so I got a strip of fresh magnesium here. I'm going to try to get some of those tougher spots off with the magnesium. This seems to work a little better. Makes sense because it's higher up on the activity series, so magnesium is more easily oxidized than aluminum, so it's going to grab onto the sulfide ions a little better. Let's see if we got this all cleared up. Take it out, rinse it off, see what we get. And that's almost as good as new.